This is a fucking story. My life is a fucking story. Everything in my life is a fucking story.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Ride the Bean. Today I am actually on my way to the north of Norway to hang out at the Military Veterans Motorcycle Club meet and do a bit of a speech for them about motorcycle security. That's gonna be interesting, especially since I'm probably the least safe motorcyclist out there. I've crashed more times than most, but it's gonna be interesting anyway. So today I'm riding to meet up with some of the guys from the club, and we'll see what happens there. So yeah, let's just get on the road and see what the day brings. It's beautiful weather today. Well, I started yesterday, but the road from Trondheim up to where I am now, which is Mo I Rana. I'm right outside of a town called Mo I Rana. The road up here is quite boring, and I'm driving the main road up, so it's not that much to see on the way. But now that I'm getting a little bit further north, it starts getting more interesting. And I'm going past Narvik, which is where basically all of my family is from. My grandfather on my dad's side was from Narvik, and part of my family on my mom's side was also from Narvik, a couple of generations back. So I have most of my bloodline originating from up here, up north. That's probably why when I took my DNA tests, I am 99.97%, I think it is, Scandinavian, and 0.3% British. I'm sort of as Scandinavian or as Norwegian as I can possibly be, which is a little bit disappointing to me. I was hoping I would be a little bit more exotic. I have about a 6-hour ride ahead of me today, about 400 kilometers or so, or 500 kilometers. But unfortunately, I don't have a drone with me for this leg of the trip because, like I said, after I lost my drone, I got a temporary drone that I could use for the last bits of the trip my drone was joining me on. But I had to give it back in Trondheim. Here we have the Arctic Circle Motorcycle Museum. It's a really cool motorcycle museum. And here is the last gas station before crossing the Salt Mountain, Saltfjellet. It's a beautiful, beautiful mountain. So now I'm almost north of the Arctic Circle. Looks like the mountain is open. Unlike the mountains I've been crossing earlier in the season down in the south, this is much more of a flat landscape. So you see there are peaks and stuff around here too, but it's much more rounded. It's not as spectacular. It's a very different kind of landscape. And now we are crossing into the Arctic Circle. So I think it's time for a stop here. This is the Arctic Circle Center. I think probably every motorcyclist who have traveled north have stopped at this center. It's kind of a must, especially if you're here for the first time. This is kind of nostalgic for me because the last time I was here was 2 days before my big accident 4 years ago. So yeah, it's a lot of memories coming back right now. 66.33 degrees north. is where we are right now. That's the Italian. Cool.
You camping?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like to camping, man.
No?
I have a friend, man.
No, camping is the best.
Yes,
It's the
but
best lifestyle.
the bears, man, and the wolves, man, going to eat me.
They're not dangerous, especially not here in Norway. Yeah.
I have everything to camping in the bike,
Yeah?
but everything is new because I don't use, man.
Nah, you need to try.
I need to try. What you think I need to do in front for not giving vibration to me?
That's a nice bike.
Yes, it's a
The World Rally. World Raid.
I buy this bike new for this shit. Only for. I love bikes. I have a lot of bikes, but I don't love this bike. Only for this shit, for around the world. Nothing more. And I go in. This bike don't go into home. I go into putch in every country. When I pass, I go home and stay the bike. I put this down.
All right. But what kind of spring do you have in the back? How stiff is it? Is it the original spring?
No.
No? Because that might when you have this much luggage on, if the spring is not stiff enough, then that will cause vibrations. For me, the bike vibrated a lot before I upgraded my suspension, my spring in the back, my rear spring.
Mm-hmm.
I put a 90 Newton spring on the back, and then the vibrations disappeared.
Really? I need to do something. I don't know why. I need to speak with somebody. I'm going to put in the back because I'm going to tell the people. I'm going to tell the people this man sleep a lot in the tent. He's a crazy man. Because normal guy don't sleep in the tent a lot of days. This man want to sleep in the tent.
No,
You are crazy, man.
No, sleeping in the tent is the best. I prefer that over a hotel.
I'm going to cross Russia. You cross Russia?
Not yet. I want to.
I'm going the next year. The guy going with me is a Brazilian guy. Want to go with me. I said, the guy, man, cross Russia. The man say, I don't want. I say, man, I'm going to tell you I'm going alone. For me, it's the same. I'm going to cross Syria alone. Yes, for me, it's the same. I'm going to try to cross Syria. Try. Because I think the people... You cross Syria?
Not yet. I haven't been to Asia. Only Turkey.
Turkey is amazing.
Yeah.
I do a lot of country with another bike. But the project, this small project, I'm going to explain you what I want to do. It's not dangerous. I want to see every country with this bike and stop the bike in my office, man, in my house.
That's a cool project.
Yes, when I finish, I stop in house the bike and say, this bike cross with me. Every country I can do it. Yeah. I'm going to say, this crazy man want to do the same I do it, man. Cross every country in the world. It's beautiful. Yeah, man. You travel alone every time?
Most of the time.
Most
But
of the
I
time.
meet people on the road sometimes and travel with them. Traveled 2 months in Spain and Portugal with the French guy I met.
Wow.
And then I met my girlfriend in France, and we've been traveling a bit together in Croatia and
My wife don't like bikes.
that wouldn't work.
Work. I love my wife, but my wife don't like bikes.
Nah, that's
It's the form the wife don't touch us in the street. Hey, don't sleep in your home, man.
it's the last ride up to the North Cape is amazing.
Another Tenere. I have a lot of Teneres in the room.
Yeah.
A lot. Mine is the worst one because of the shit, man.
And that's not normal though. Like,
No.
Of all the bikes I've tried, the Tenere is my favorite.
Fuck. I need to stop the bike one day to see the suspension. I don't know where, but I need to.
Yeah, I'll ask the people I meet today if they know where you can do it, and I'll
I'm going to
let you know.
sleep in Arnik. No.
Narvik.
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 Narvik. I try to sleep here, but I sleep in another place. For me, it's the same.
Yeah, you need a new experience every day.
Every day. For me, it's good. It's amazing. But some days it's not very good. You know that. Some days, the tired days, you don't have what's the name? You don't have...
Energy.
Yes. Some days.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
normal. It's normal.
But that's also part of it.
Yeah. But my problem this travel is not the energy. Nothing. It's the suspension or something in the back. This is my big problem in this travel. I need to fix this shit.
Yeah.
Man, going to see this. I speak a lot, man.
Yeah, I know.
Going to see this. Tell me something.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man. And tell me something about another guy.
I will. I'll ask them. It's always fun meeting fellow riders on the road. He was gonna travel every single country in the world on his bike. That's a pretty cool objective. But yeah, now we are entering the polar circle. Arctic circle, I guess you call it. So this mountain, Saltfjellet and Svartisen, is one of the largest mountain areas in Norway, or nature areas in Norway, that are untouched by human expansion, kind of. There's almost no roads or anything built by humans here, so it's untouched nature. And it's kind of a problem because people, as you can see here, people keep bringing stones back and chipping stones off and looking for fossils and stuff like this, especially tourists. And they keep disturbing the landscape. So it's like warning signs everywhere saying, asking people not to chip off stones or destroy nature in any way. It's like, it's interesting because people think about, okay, well, it's just a stone, it's just a rock. But, and for them it is. But when 10,000 people come here every year and chip off a stone, then suddenly it's not just a stone anymore. People are encouraged to use this area and to hike and enjoy the nature here. And it's one of the most diverse nature areas that we have in Norway, actually. It looks very barren, but there's actually a lot of life up here, of different animals and plants, fauna and flora. In 1989, this was made a national park, which means it's very restricted what you can do here, and it's also not allowed to fly drones here, unfortunately. I know a lot of other motorcycle YouTubers have been here. I remember specifically Leia from Got to Go. She was here when she did her trip to the North Cape, and I believe Itchy Boots was here as well. Maybe they left a sticker. Let's go have a look. So many motorcycle stickers. Do I see anyone I recognize? It sucks when they start putting their sticker on top of other people's stickers. There's a Lindsay from Poland. They were at Dalsniva as well. Aaron and Lily on the road. Mototrek travel tours. Indians, Czech. Multistrada Club, Poland. There's a lot of Polish clubs who have been here. I don't see any that I recognize instantly, but I do see an open slot. So let's put the Ride the Beam sticker here as well. Maybe someone sees it one day and scans the QR code. In the last couple of days, I've actually gotten several pictures sent me on Instagram of people taking pictures of the stickers that I've put up around the world. It's kind of cool. And they have specialty coffee here from Bønder i Byen in Bodø. One of the roasteries that is located above the Arctic Circle. These animals that you see behind me represent some of the biggest predators that you find in Norway, like the bear and the wolf, the bobcat it's called in English. They used to have large populations back in the day, but they were hunted almost to extinction.
and today only a few of them have sustainable populations that live in the wild, and the bear roam between Sweden and Norway, but the wolf only comes here like to pass by, looking for new territory. But there's no real wolf population here anymore, unfortunately. And a lot of people think that we have polar bears in Norway, which, well, technically we do, but they are only in the island of Svalbard, not really in mainland Norway.
But now I think it is time for us to get back on the bike and keep going north. Okay, let's head for Ballangen, where I'm going to meet the gang, veteran motorcycle gang. This area as well is really nice for hiking. There are so many nice places to hike to here. But the landscape is just, it's a big contrast from the mountains that we crossed in the south of Norway. Now we are in a place called Fauske. That's a smaller town. This is a little bit of a strange feeling for me because everywhere I'm going today, the last time I was here was 2 days before my accident. And so I just, all the memories come flooding back. I remember we stopped here at a pizza restaurant to eat pizza on the way up. Yeah, it's a strange feeling. A lot has happened since the last time I was there. Right here we have Narvik. This place is really famous for the Battle of Narvik in 1940, where the Germans attacked and bombarded the whole city for, I believe, a couple of days. Because this city is very important, or was very important strategically, because of the railway from Sweden. In Sweden they had iron ore that the Germans needed to produce their weapons, tanks and stuff. And they really needed control of the city. So a whole fleet of German ships docked right outside of the city here and started bombarding the city. My grandpa was here during that time. And he used to always tell the story of when he walked out of his house up in the hill there, and he saw this whole fleet of ships just coming in, and the whole city was basically evacuated. There was not much left of the city after, just a few buildings, and yeah, that's why the whole city, it's not a very pretty city these days, because everything was rebuilt really fast after the war. So everything kind of looks like boxes and gray concrete buildings, and it's not very pretty. But recently it's become a little bit more visually pleasing, if you can say that. It's interesting. It's interesting that I have basically my whole family originated from here, on both sides. So I have a lot of relatives up here that I've never met, but it would be fun to meet some of them. And Victor is supposed to meet me here, I think, at the Shell station. So let's see if we find him. I think there he is. There, I think we have him. Hej!
Jeg ringte deg akkurat.
Ja,
Jeg begynte å lure på hvor lang tid du brukte.
ja, hei.
Victor,
Kenneth.
hyggelig.
Hyggelig å møte deg, endelig.
Ja, endelig. Er du øltørst?
Ja, alltid øltørst.
Så vi finner oss litt øl, og så hiver vi noe på grillen og
Det høres ut som en plan.
hjelper deg å sette opp teltet, og så
Jeg trenger hjelp til det.
du gjør det. Nei, jeg regner med du har sikkert satt opp det teltet 300 ganger.
Ja, jeg tror jeg har hatt sikkert i hvert fall 400-500 netter
Ja.
telt i løpet av de siste 3 årene.
Nei, men da skal vi bare koste den her, og så kan vi grille.
Hey, here we have our friend from Portugal again.
Ja. Hei.
Hey,
Hi,
Victor.
Cardoso.
Cardoso.
Yeah, where you from?
I'm Norwegian. I'm local.
Ah,
this is the guy I told you about.
yeah.
We met at
Ferry.
the Arctic Center.
Ah,
Uh,
yes.
I fixed the front, man. Crazy shit, man.
Yeah.
The sun. I'm going to this side
Yeah.
because the sun. I speak with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You tell affination. You understand? Change the something.
Yeah.
I think about that. I call the guy. Do it the suspension. Man,
Different now. Do you make it harder?
oh, it's enough now.
Yeah.
It's amazing now. I do it. 10,000 kilometers.
With that? So.
Yes,
The bike
Yeah,
is
okay.
shaking a lot.
Yeah, okay.
I do it.
So
Yeah.
10,000 kilometers and my hand is broken.
Oh, okay.
I think everything is good. I speak with him. Say no, you say you change, but I change everything. I call the guy. The guy, oh man, you need to
Adjust.
Tighten the
adjust
suspension,
this. Now the bike is good, man. And another one here, like the guy tell me. Now it's good.
great. Oh,
I see you too. I see this guy a lot of time.
yeah, it's 3-4 times. So
Yeah.
we crossed each other.
This is a fucking story. My life is a fucking story. Everything in my life is a fucking story. Because the beginner, I don't want to go Cape North. I don't have nothing to do the Cape North.
Mm-hmm.
My dream is cross every countries and try to see every English capital.
Capital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to see every capital. But everybody speak about Cape North.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, also I think I said, 2,008 kilometers. I think. Oh, this is 2 days, man. 2 days. I drive. I go. 2 days. But I don't see the hours in the GPS. Man.
Because
Past 6 days I'm here. Yeah.
yes. Because the highways in Norway is not like the highways on the continent.
But man, I say, man, it's a fucking motherfucker story, man. Because and everything is bad. The tire, I need to change the tire. The suspension is bad. Now it's good, man. Oh, you want to drive? You see, now it's good.
Great.
You want to drive a little to see?
I'll try your bike.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, try.
Why not?
Try to see what you think.
Cool. I haven't tried wall raid since I was in France. Ah. This sounds so different. Yeah, now it's not shaking at all. It was complaining that it was shaking like crazy. This feels so different from mine because of the bigger front. Wow, this feels different. It sounds very different too. It's the same engine, no? Why does it sound so heavier, so much heavier, the engine? Cool. This is a nice setup with the GPS and the TFT screen. I hope I have my bike for another few years, another 100,000 kilometers before I have to change, but I think when I do change, it's probably going to be another Tenere. We'll see if it's a world raid or not. Or cool. Hey, there's no vibration. No vibrations.
Now it's good.
Yeah.
You see the shit, man? 10,000 kilometers with vibration. Only I need some key. But only I speak with you, man.
Yeah.
I speak with you and you tell me that. I say, man, I'm going to plop it down. Something. I have the tools here. Yeah? Sometimes it's something. The man just do that. One time I'm going. This is the same.
You know,
Okay, going again.
that is why we call this a biking family. Because when we stop, when we have a problem, someone will help you.
Yeah, and you speak with me. I say, hey, I need to speak with the guy with the suspension. My life is a great story. Have a nice travel.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. And drive safely.
And good pictures, man. Go.
Nice to meet you. Enjoy the rest of your trip.
Nice to meet you, people.
Always fun to meet fellow riders. This guy really likes to talk. It's kind of a strange feeling to be back here again as well. Also because this is the last time I was here was also 2 years before the accident. But this place is I have a lot of connections to this place. It's kind of fun. Here we have Scandic. I used to work for Scandic, so when I was here before, I used to stay at this hotel a few times. It's a very nice, quiet, chill city. Not that big, but as you can see, like I mentioned, it's not very aesthetically pretty. Now there's a little bit more paint, but everything is kind of like square boxes that was just built to be finished quickly and be useful. But there's a really nice ski mountain here, right behind the city. And is it next year? I think actually they're gonna have the World Cup of slalom, I think, or downhill up in this mountain. Really steep, really fun to go snowboarding up there, and some amazing hikes you can do from up there. Now we're entering a military base. Cool. I haven't been on a military base since I was in the military. Which is holy fuck, I'm getting old. 18 years ago? 17 years ago? Holy shit, I'm old. Cool. Well, I'm just gonna be with a whole bunch of military veterans. I feel out of place now. I feel like I don't know what the hell. I'm just gonna talk about a little bit about my story and a little bit about safety on a motorcycle. But I don't really feel like I have anything to teach or to tell these guys. They are military, trained in all kinds of things. They're much better at thinking about safety than I am. I don't think about safety at all. Well, I guess here we are. Looks like things are set up. Milvet MC. Already a few bikes here. This is gonna be interesting. I do feel a bit out of place now, to be honest. I have nothing to say to a bunch of these guys about safety. Here they come. But I guess that's what this channel is all about, challenging my own comfort zone. It's gonna be a fun weekend.
Jag kan inte, det gode minner eller dårlige minner som kommer fram når du kjører inn i militærleir.
Gode minner for det meste.
Ja, så bra.
Jeg savner militæret litt.
Du har jo vært på jul i så mange år, og jeg har egentlig følt deg i mange år.
Har du det?
Ja.
Ah, så kult. Ja. Well, this was really nice. Thank you for the beer and burgers. It smells really nice.
Fantastic end of the day, huh?
Can't complain about this. It's been a really nice ride up here too.
Well, kind of, we've been lucky. The weather hasn't been that good all the time, but I think it's because you are here.
Yeah, of
Could
course.
be. Could be.
Yeah, bring the sunshine.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe not from Trondheim, because what did you have in Trondheim?
Yeah, that was shit weather when I left. But yeah.
But you are in a new country now. And this is the land of the...
Midnight sun.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit of a strange thing. It never gets dark up here. So it's a little bit confusing.
Yeah, but have you seen that movie, Insomnia?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that is the thing. If you don't get used to it, you will have trouble sleeping.
Yeah, you just have to force yourself, I guess, to go to bed.
Maybe 6 beers and 1 scotch and go to sleep 6 o'clock in the morning. Then you will go to sleep.
That sounds like a good idea. That's good sleep medicine.
Yeah. But if you look around now, what time is it? It is like
8:30, 9 o'clock?
8:30, 9 o'clock. And it's bright as daytime and it won't get any darker.
Yeah, it's a little bit confusing.
Yeah, it is. But we are used to it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a difference from Trondheim.
No, but you do have a kind of a dark
Yeah, we have
evening.
2 hours-ish of nighttime.
Yeah, yeah.
2-3 hours.
Yeah.
But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you did, give me a thumbs up, click subscribe, and ring the bell if you want to see what happens next. I don't really know what's going to happen here in the next couple of days, but I'm curious.
I think maybe tomorrow will be we'll see something quite cool.
Yeah? Well, I'm
And
excited.
it will, if it happens, we don't know yet, but if it happens, it involves flying.
That sounds interesting. Cool. Well, I guess I'll see you in the next episode. Peace. Now we're just gonna have some burgers and a few more beers, and then have a chill evening.
Yeah.
See you.
I'll help you.